Welcome back to the party, Fischl. Today we're finally doing God Mode Fischl. It's been requested pretty heavily. I'm still in the resource recovery phase from the last two new characters. I also kind of forgot we don't have any small lamp grass. I hope there's 56 in a world. We'll see. Yes, indeed, there are enough. We have to farm nearly all of them, though. So let's just get that out of the way real quick. And E. That was actually relatively painless. They're all pretty clumped up, not scattered like a lot of the other materials. So we just need to go to the crafting station now for those 5 golden amethyst. Well, we can craft 4 straight away, and we still have 2 of these. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and make 1, and then there we go. Final star Fischl coming right up. I also didn't check if we have enough XP books, but I'm going to assume we do. Just gonna hope. Yeah, we definitely do. 89 and 90. We also have to raise her talents though. 385? That's far away from God mode. Thankfully, we are recording on a Sunday here, so no matter what she needs, it'll be open for sure. I feel like her E is going to be the most important by a pretty big margin. Oh, let's just see what they say. Yeah, Knight Rider. Yeah, I guess our burst is kind of weird. Its main utility is getting Oz back out on the field because this has a 10-second duration and a 25-second cooldown. C6 does increase that by 2 seconds, so if you can manage it perfectly, you can almost have Oz all the time, but it's gonna be kind of awkward, I guess. We are gonna kind of try Fischl as a main DPS because, I mean, I should. Some people do use her as main DPS, but still highest priority is definitely Knight Rider, and I'm quite sure we're not gonna have enough books. Maybe we'll just leave Midnight Phantasmagoria at 5 or 6 or whatever, because I really don't think it's super necessary to raise it higher. Like, it's not gonna do a lot of damage regardless. Oh god, the Forsaken Rift again. I guess it'll always be the Forsaken Rift when we're going for these books. Let's drop 5 condensed here real quick. Beep, 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 beep. I think we only got like 1 purple in those 5 runs. That was pretty sad. I'm counting on you, Eula. Give us some bonus. 2 bonus. 1 bonus. I'll have to take it. So I want to get that up to 11 firstly. Oh, now she gives me 2 bonus on 6? Okay, thanks a lot, Eula. So there is Knight Rider at 11. Come on, Eula, 4 bonus on 4. That's what we need. 1 bonus. I mean, that's more than I was expecting. We will unfortunately definitely have to head back to the talent domain. Beep, beep. 8 runs and 1 purple. I think that has to be some kind of record. 8 condensed runs, mind you, so basically 16 runs, 1 purple. And we can only make 5 more golds. What? Oh yeah, I guess I didn't do these 4 first. Okay, so we can make 6. Yeah, alright, so I guess this is where she's going to be for now. 8, 11, 8. I do regret raising the normals so high, honestly, because, like, for my own personal use, I would never use her as a main DPS, probably. But again, I know some people do, so figured it's only fair. But yeah, I'd say she's pretty much ready. So there are then a couple of ways she could be used as a main DPS, I suppose. Like early days, I don't know if people still do it, but like physical rust or whatever, we're probably gonna give her Thundering Pulse because our rust isn't raised. But yeah, let's see, for physical DPS Fischl, our team would have to be at least 1 cryo for superconduct. I would prefer someone with off-field, sort of large AoE cryo. That also lasts a decent amount of time, so probably Rosaria might work for that. As for build, like in general, a lot of her stuff scales off of attack, which is usual, but I'm more talking about her passives here. Like this passive does electro damage for 80% of her attack. The coordinated attacks at C6 are 30% of her attack. So I'd say she scales a little heavier to attack than a lot. Too bad we never got her signature bow raised. It looks so good on her and would actually be quite perfect for a physical DPS Fischl. But Thundering Pulse works as well, increasing normal attack damage by 40%. Stack shouldn't be too hard to get either. And we're gonna be going Pale Flame set. The 4-piece should be pretty easy to activate. Definitely an attack percent sans. But yeah, she's pretty much built. I focused more or less on regular DPS stats, crit rate, crit damage. Not much energy recharge because again, her burst is a little weird. We have currently 83 physical, but that should go up as we're playing with her because of the Pale Flame set. First little trial here, we have our daily quest to do. It's always fun to start with those. Got to get them out of the way anyway. All right, let's just try with Benny Burst here, this, and then E. They should be more or less, please don't be all dead already. That wasn't even the daily quest. Well, this one's not gonna be any better anyway. Hey, well, this might be a good Never mind. I was gonna say maybe a good use of her burst, but it kind of doesn't actually fly anywhere. I really like Yelan for these though, because she can just run through the enemies and you don't have to stop to kill them. I'm not even sure if you actually need extra time for these daily quests. Sometimes I skip all enemies and it still works out. Electro Mage, they have reduced physical resistance. I'll just see what Fischl can do without any help. Let's go ahead and get her a little thing there though to proc the set. Yeah, I mean, I just saw an 11k basic. That's already pretty crazy with having nothing really. No buffs, no superconduct, not even the Zhongli shield. All right, how about just Zhongli shield for now? And of course, her own skills here. Wow, that's actually way more than I was expecting. But to get the 40% normal attack bonus, we need to make sure she doesn't have full energy. Okay, she's just going through these way too fast. Do the last one here and then we'll try something else. We have some treasure hoarders here. Once again, just Zhongli shield and all bonuses here. Yeah, they're just dropping like flies. I know these are just regular enemies, but still, that is pretty crazy. Yeah, that was pretty nice. All right, since we have like 4 different teams I kind of want to show off, or maybe 3, we'll see. Let's just finish the physical Fischl off with a Masanori run just to kind of see her potential here. All right, we should have superconduct. Yeah, 15Ks. Let's do her burst real quick. So that's gone. Wow, 22K basic from Fischl. Okay, that's pretty insane. I wasn't expecting that. And Masanori is dead. What? I'm not even exaggerating. Like, I wasn't expecting too much from physical Fischl, but Jesus, she went crazy. I mean, it's not just the physical numbers either. There's all that Electro going on from her passive, her C6, from Oz. Yeah. Next, we're going to be looking at an Electro Fischl, I guess more in like a taser sort of electro-charged comp. I'm going to try not to bring Zhongli this time, even though, you know, for normal attack bow users, that's generally a good idea to have a shield, but just to mix it up a little bit. So yeah, we're going to try going something like this. Electro Fischl, sort of super powered taser here with Sara and Benny boosting Fischl, Xingqiu for the electro charged. Obviously, Masanori isn't going to be the best because this is most impressive for AoE situations. Outside of Abyss, I always really struggle with that though, because, you know, all bosses are mostly single target, so it's just, I don't know, let's just hit up Abyss, I suppose. Oh, thankfully I did that, because I would have forgotten to get these rewards. I have no idea how many times that's already happened to me, but whatever. Yeah, let's just try and get to Chamber 1 here to see what's going on with it. Before that, of course, we have to rebuild our Fischl. Gonna go 2-piece Thundering Fury at least, but I guess in this team she wouldn't really be a main DPS. We could do charge shots. They are Electro. Yeah, I couldn't find a combination of pieces I was happy with to even complete a second 2-piece set, so it's just 2-piece Thundering Fury, which I think will be alright. We have a little extra crit damage, but not much else. A bit less attack too, I think. It's probably because we have energy recharge here. Could be. Yeah, it's better. Back up to 2,000 attack. Did lose a little bit of crit damage, but I think gained a little crit rate, so not bad, not bad. Just realized that's actually a full 4-star team. Pretty cool. A little bit unsure how I should even start this, but let's just start it and see what happens. Gonna start with Water Dude, Benny Burst here. Gonna go ahead and go to Sara, just do both things real quick. Gotta use her burst, so that is... Alright, here we go. We can... Yeah, it's kind of hard to see anything, and unfortunately the AoE is kind of bad. They're all just spread out anyway. Let's go ahead and try this again. Just gonna do Fischl, and then, I don't know, some... Yeah, this is why you need a shield. Did I miss? Oh, wow. But Oz is doing some insane damage. Oz is doing 20k per tick there. Oh, we have a big samurai here. Yeah, personally, I don't really like that too much. I'm seeing some decent damage, but it's just too awkward to try and use Fischl as the main DPS. I mean, it went fine at the end of the day, I guess. But yeah, not my cup of tea. The normal attack physical Fischl, I dig that. I just don't like to do aim shots with anyone besides Ganyu. And even though with Electro Charge, you know, it's more AoE focused, I do want to, you know, finish it off with a Masanori run just so we can get everything kind of set up as we want to. Well, we don't currently have Benny boost, but yeah, there's just a lot of stuff going on right now. It's really hard to see what is actually happening, so I kind of want to try that again. Let's just go ahead and start, I guess. Oh, I mean, Masanori is still dying really quick. I'm gonna do one more run because that was just kind of a mess. Anyway, here we go. Yeah, there's just so much stuff going on. This is basically national team at this point, but still with the focus on Fischl. And yeah, I'm not really doing her basic attacks. It's really annoying without a shielder. It's not even really supposed to be for single target. I mean, it still works well for single target stuff. I decided we're only gonna have 3 teams because the 4th one was gonna be very similar to the 3rd one we're gonna do here. Almost similar to this one, so yeah, I didn't want to be too redundant. But this last one will definitely focus Fischl more as support off-field DPS, which, as impressed as I was with her physical damage, I still think that that is her best role. If you're curious though, it was essentially this team, but instead of either Sara or Benny, probably Sara, it would have been Kazuha, because Kazuha gives a lot of like element bonus, but it just would have been slightly bigger numbers probably, so meh. For our last team, we're going triple both. This is actually a team recommended by one of my Genshin friends, Captain Blue Hat. This will basically be national team, but with bows. Xingqiu, Yelan, Fischl, and Yoimiya. Called this the machine gun team. I haven't really gotten into all the metas and everything, but it sounded like a fun team. You know, basically infinite off-field damage, and Yoimiya is our main DPS, firing her normal attacks, which carry everything else with it. Yoimiya will need her Thundering Pulse back, however. So another good weapon for Fischl, I have heard, is Polar Star, and we have that. Which, yeah, sounds good, although I'm not sure I'll ever be able to get the 3rd and 4th stacks, because you need normal and charge attacks. So Stringless is another good option. Probably the best 4-star, actually, for, you know, off-field damage roll. As far as the artifacts go, they can pretty much stay the same. Obviously, Electro damage focused. Why does she have 102 crit rate, though? Oh, right, I just gave her Polar Star. It's kind of annoying since she already has a crit damage circlet. Was able to fix up the ratio a little bit at least. But alright, I think we're ready to try this out. We haven't done our weekly bosses this week yet, so I'd say let's start with those. Again, I'm a little bit concerned that we don't have a shielder, especially with Yoimiya. But we're gonna try it, see how it goes, and then we might swap Xingqiu for Zhongli. So we're just gonna start with all of our off-field damage stuff, and then swap to Yoimiya and just start going ham. She's disappearing, super annoying, but look at it. It was so fun watching the HP tick down, because it's like little ticks, but they're happening so fast. And then basically the entire thing starts over if we can get everyone's burst back here. And here we go. Let's just get as much damage off of her as we can. Look at it ticking so fast. Do we even have a healer? We don't even have a healer here. I don't know if I'm good enough for this. Yoimiya just got one-shotted by that thing. Very cool. Dang, we actually almost killed her before she got her shield, though. That doesn't happen very often. Oh god, why can't I move? There was an invisible wall there. It's still there. It's just the... Okay, that's just the end of the stage. How am I supposed to know, though? It looks bigger. Oh, Lord. Okay, we could do it, though, pretty easily. We do have an Electro in our team, after all. Oh, yeah, I don't know if I can deal with this without getting at least hurt. Oh, nah, we got hurt, but we're still alive. And her shield is almost gone. I think we can actually do it. But that was actually pretty good. And fun, too. Just looking at her HP bars, like little ticks, but so fast. Death Circlet, Gladiator's Triumphus, a couple of those things. But yeah, that was something. I still would feel way better with Zhongli, but we're gonna try and do Senora without. Yeah, I maybe should have saved everyone's burst for the other part, because... yeah, this one didn't really need all that. And we gotta be super careful about freezing or burning to death because, again, we basically only have Water Dude as our healer here, and that's not a lot of healing. Let's just try and kill her as fast as humanly possible. Unfortunately, she has quite a lot of pyro resistance, so, get out of there. I should try and remember just to not do, like, Fischl's burst. Okay, now that everything's going off, she's disappearing. That's super bad, that's super annoying. But yeah, she's already half dead from like one rotation, really. That's pretty insane. Next rotation, stay still, stay still. Oh, wow, she's gonna die. No, don't do the tornado stuff, just stay still and die, please. Wow, okay. I think that was the fastest Senora ever. 2 rotations and she was dead. Do I use Fragile Resin or do I use Primogems? We gotta use Primogems. Gladiator's Triumphus, HP. Ooh, man, those substats, though. Gotta love the triple flat. And attack circlet. All right, finally we're gonna wrap it up with a Rock Frog, but with Zhongli instead of Xingqiu, I would say. Hopefully no Pyro. Nope, no Pyro, pretty cool. I probably could do it without Zhongli, but I wanted to try this team with Zhongli anyway, because basically when you have Yoimiya, it just makes more sense if you have Zhongli to use him. And there's still so much stuff going on anyway. Like, look, time to start it over here. And I guess in a couple more shots, yes, he's already going into Electro. Alrighty then. And he's crawling back up now, so... okay. That is a really nice team. But yeah, I mean, now we have 3 5-stars and Fischl, so... Hey, we have the triple flat again, but it's percentage this time. It's kind of funny, and then there's just flat HP up there, kind of out of place. But alright, I guess that'll pretty much do it. I think she's fantastic in these, like, national-esque teams. Just a bunch of off-field damage happening all all over the place. I was pleasantly surprised about her like physical DPS output as well, and that can mostly be done with 4-stars and even 4-star weapons like Rust or even her Mitternox vaults. But yeah, overall my favorite team is probably this current one. Zhongli's just so handy. Again, for units like Yoimiya, it's not even about like skill. If you can't stand there and get to her actual powerful shots, you're losing out on quite a bit of damage. So yeah. Make sure to tell me what you think though in the comments down below. Dropping a like or subscribing to the channel if you enjoyed is always greatly appreciated as well. Thanks, as always, for watching, and until next time.